The Darkest Knight vs. Dr. Doom. What happens when two of the most brilliant and ruthless minds in fiction collide? On one side, the embodiment of fear, control, and corrupted intellect, the Darkest Knight, a being born from Bruce Wayne, twisted by the Joker's madness, and ascended through the powers of Dr. Manhattan, and the other the ruler of Latveria, the master of science and sorcery, the one man who bends destiny to his will, Dr. Victor Von Doom. This isn't just a battle between two men. This is a war between ideologies, timelines, and metaphysical supremacy, and it's time to settle it. The Darkest Knight is a being who manipulated Barbatos, turned the entire dark multiverse into his playground, and eventually hijacked the body of a Watchman tier god. Once fused with the powers of Dr. Manhattan, he became unshackled by linear time, causality, or dimensional limits. He can exist in all places at once, past, present, and future, and still find time to gaslight cosmic entities. He absorbed crisis energy, the literal narrative fuel of the DC timeline, and became so powerful, he erased the Forge of Worlds, the place responsible for shaping continuity across the entire omniverse. He casually fought Perpetua, a being who could reshape infinite multiverses like clay, and outplayed her. And to make it worse, he was doing all of this while still evolving, still learning, still adapting. The moment he fused with Manhattan's body, he said it himself, "I'm always one step ahead." He's no longer just a villain, he's a self-writing narrative virus, fueled by every crisis, every timeline, and every story DC has ever told. Whether it's absorbing the Beyonder's power, stealing Odin Force-level magic, or creating battle world in Secret Wars, using the power of the entire multiverse, Doom is no stranger to absolute power. With the power of the Molecule Man, Doom restructured the fabric of Marvel's reality. He didn't just destroy worlds, he stitched them together into one domain. He outsmarted the Beyonders, and despite wielding infinite power, he still retained his core identity, Doom. A man of vision, intellect, and unrelenting pride. And Doom isn't just raw power, he's strategy incarnate. This is a man who learned magic under the tutelage of Morgan Le Fay, unrivaled Doctor Strange in sorcery, who built machines that could trap celestials, hack the multiverse, and broke time itself just to prove a point. He's science, he's mysticism, and when properly written, Doom transcends even the abstract boundaries of Marvel's cosmology. Let's be clear, both characters have multiversal feats, but the difference lies in how they interact with their multiverses. The Darkest Knight is a metafictional threat. He became a god by feeding off the very crises that rewrite the DC timeline. He exists beyond canon, wielding narrative control, and was a direct threat to the hands of beings that stand outside the entire omniverse as observers. Meanwhile, Dr. Doom, even at his peak in Secret Wars, was dependent on the power of others. Whether it was the Beyonder's essence, Molecule Man's manipulation, or God-tier tech, Doom's godhood is usually borrowed, not inherent. Doom has shown the ability to fight beings like the Living Tribunal, and in alternate timelines, he's become one with the universe itself. But the Darkest Knight is the universe's corruption. He doesn't just control reality, he corrupts the idea of reality itself. His power wasn't limited by logic, magic, or physics, because he was feeding off the source of story, the same thing that drives DC's multiversal structure. So could Doom beat him, or a one-on-one raw feat contest? Maybe, if he had time, prep, and Molecule Man's assistance. But the Darkest Knight has shown he can override prep. He literally predicts futures, and then sabotages them. He corrupted entire timelines with a thought and laughed in the face of multiversal speedsters and gods. And here's the kicker. The Darkest Knight still is Bruce Wayne underneath it all. The same Batman who has contingency plans for gods, but now with infinite power, infinite knowledge, and no morality holding him back. Doom might be the smartest man in the Marvel Universe, but he's never dealt with someone like this. So unless Doom has access to the heart of the universe, or Molecule Man at full capacity, it's over. In the end, the Darkest Knight laughs, and Doom kneels. Subscribe if you survive this cosmic flex off.